everyone, and thank you for tuning in to ChasingCinema.com's official YouTube channel. My name is Jacob Toronto, and today I'm going to be talking about Hotel Transylvania's 2's second trailer that recently dropped. So we're going to be getting a double dose of Mr. Sandler this year, as he's going to be releasing Pixels and this film, Hotel Transylvania 2, with Sony Animations. What's surprising is that they both seem to be family friendly. Pixels, iffy about. Wreck-It Ralph did something very similar. They did it very well, so I'm not sure how well Pixels will be able to do it. Though they're definitely Adam Sandler following. I mean, Adam Sandler has had a following forever, and I just think that with time, it's shrunk. I love Adam Sandler's work. I think that early Adam Sandler's work, well, not even that early, but you know, more towards the middle of Adam Sandler's work, I guess. Big Daddy, Waterboy, Happy Gilmore, 50 First Dates, The Wedding Singer. These films are really great comedies and great movies with him in it. However, you know, he did some silly stuff in the beginning of his career, and then he kind of did some pretty awesome stuff. Like I said, I love Big Daddy. I love Waterboy, which is silly. But Big Daddy had a little bit of heart. He went on to do Click, which had a lot of heart. 50 First Dates has a lot of heart, but they're still silly. But now he's totally went off the other side of the spectrum. I think he went back to the younger Adam Sandler days, where all he wants to do is make movies with his friends and be silly. And that's okay, but don't ask me to pay $10 to see you do it. Don't ask me to like it. I was not a fan of Hotel Transylvania, the first film. I thought it was a very cluttered and confused and very stale animated film. I actually saw this... I actually didn't see Hotel Transylvania at a press screening. I saw it with a live audience. The day it came out at like 11 a.m. screening. So I was with all the kids, and that's, you know, sometimes kids movies, that's the best time to watch them. But kids were confused. They weren't paying attention. One kid, I'll never forget, right behind me said, "What is going on?" I mean, he was just completely bored by it. Really kind of showed the lack of this Sony animated picture. And, you know, he's done Grown Ups 2, and it's just kind of all been off for me. So Pixels I'm iffy on, but this movie I'm more like, okay, maybe. Because I love animated films, which we all know. And this trailer looks interesting. I mean, it doesn't look like a bad trailer. I mean, the first movie didn't look like a bad trailer either, necessarily. Plus, I'm a huge fan of the Universal monsters. I mean, this obviously isn't Universal, this is Sony, but, you know, the original monsters of Frankenstein, Mummy, you know, the Invisible Man, Dracula, obviously, and these monsters that we've come to know and love of literature, and I love them. So watching them on an animated movie just seems a lot of fun, though when Adam Sandler's at the helm, I'm just kind of like, ooh, you know, well, you know, just kind of dealing with it. Like if Pixar did it, or if Disney did it, I think it'd be an absolute blast, but nonetheless. This trailer looks interesting because, in a way, a Pitch Perfect 2. I like Pitch Perfect 2 more than I like Pitch Perfect 1 because it made everyone else in the film seem more, have more of an arc, have more of a purpose rather than just simply being there. And I think that that's what the first one really had a problem with, where this one looks like it's actually going into these characters and telling more of a story. This trailer obviously gives us more of a plot line, of which Adam Sandler's determined to make sure his grandson, if you don't remember from the first film, his vampire daughter fell in love with a human man, daughter played by Selena Gomez and the man by Andy Samberg, and they had a child now as grandson, and he doesn't know if it's a monster or a human, but he's assuming, since Dracula or vampires don't get their fangs till 5 years old, that he still will become a monster. Though when his daughter ends up saying that she's going to leave and actually move so that they have a safe place for their grandchild, obviously the Hotel Transylvania isn't exactly the ideal place to raise a child. He makes it his mission, along with his gang, to bring out the monster in this child to prove that they have to stay here because this is where monsters belong. Now, this trailer's funny. I immediately loved, though it's later in the trailer, that Frankenstein accidentally gets set on fire, and he's immediately running through, you know, a barn in this house, and that's a great little moment. But I mean, there's a lot of other, like, just nonsense, you know. Oh my, are you kidding me? You know, Adam Sandler's not so great Dracula impression, and I don't know. I think it has interesting moments. I think that the humor is always going to be in the wrong place. There's a scene where Adam Sandler's giving a titty twister to the Invisible Man, which might sound funny when you say it out loud, but just like whatever. I don't know. What if you've not seen this trailer? By the way, I'm getting off on a tangent. Go to ChasingCinema.com. Head over to the news button. You'll see this video below. Be able to click the link, or actually just be able to watch the video or the trailer. So make sure to do that. I think that this movie has potential. I'm going in with no judgments. I want it to be good. I want it to be funny. I want it to be successful. The question is, will it? I don't know. What do you think? Let me know down here in the comment sections below if you feel Hotel Transylvania 2 and this official trailer number 2 is a good showing, and if this movie will be successful. Let me know down here in the comment section so we can have this conversation about film. Also, make sure to like this and then share it with all of your friends, because the greatest compliment you could give us is telling your friends about us. That's the greatest thing you could do. But above all, guys, make sure to head over to ChasingCinema.com. Register so you have unlimited access to everything that we do. ChasingCinema.com is the hub of everything. Our podcast, our YouTube, our video reviews, our written essays, our interviews, all that fun stuff and much more. And most importantly, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube page, because each day we are constantly uploading movie news, trailer reviews, casting details. Today we're talking about Suicide Squad. We're talking about the new Ghostbusters. We're talking about Captain America: Civil War and much, much more. Guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Jake Toronto. Please continue chasing cinema.